Zero tolerance on litter was the message at today's press conference. Education and enforcement will go hand in hand in striving to achieve this.
Different enforcement agencies will be out and about initially because these are new regulations and new laws, and as a way of encouraging and educating the public, and there will be advice given to people telling them, look, you shouldn't be doing this, and if you do this you are going to get fined. And after a period of a couple of weeks, then we will start with.
There have been great efforts in the past to try and improve the cleanliness of our streets, for example, with DNA testing of dog feces. But we still do see a lot of that on our streets, unfortunately. So although it sounds all well and good, how will it be practically be enforced?
Well, we have to enforce because people do things that they shouldn't do, and that is a link in the chain that we have to break. You have to clean and you have to fine if people are doing things that they shouldn't. This is why the campaign has to be education, but also enforcement, and we will be stepping up the fining and that side of things, hopefully to make people realize and understand that it is not the right thing to do, and that the rest of the community expects them to do better than that.
The Department for the Environment announced harsher fines for offenders earlier this year. The fine for disposing of items incorrectly has gone from £70 to £250. Throwing dangerous litter like sharp items or used nappies now carries a fine of £1,000. Part of the strategy to tackle litter will include fining those that don't use recycling bins correctly.
What we're looking for in the first instance is indiscriminate contamination of the recycling bins by having nappies thrown in there, or mixed general refuse. Someone's in a hurry, they don't think, and they throw it in. If someone genuinely makes a mistake between a yellow bin and a glass bin, or a Tetra brick and a blue bin, then obviously discretion would be applied. Our officers are very, very professional and they know how to tackle these things. We had a pink bin, which is for electronic equipment, and it was just household refuse being dumped in there. That's the kind of thing that we'll be looking at in the first instance.
Some tend to question where our recycling goes in Gibraltar and whether it's really being separated.
It is taken to the eco park. When they receive it, they will do a certain amount of sorting there. From there, it goes to the waste facility in Los Barrios, where all of our municipal waste goes, and from there it just moves all over Spain. So paper and cardboard will go to one location, glass will go to another, Tetra bricks, plastics will go to another, electronic equipment will go to another, batteries will go to another. So I can assure people that we do separate as much as we can.
To avoid litter piling up on Main Street, rubbish can only be put out in town between 7 and 8 in the evening. The Chamber of Commerce and Federation of Small Businesses have welcomed this. A number of authorities are empowered to enforce the legislation. However, how easily enforceable this is remains to be seen.